And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, John Means. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
And that one pulled foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Hit in the air out to center field. Grisham settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. There's a strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And here it comes. 1 out, base is empty.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the veteran third baseman, Alex Bregman. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, number 80.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Swinging a foul out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Brendan Donovan digs in for the Guardians. In the air, left field, down the line. Lunges, got it. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Brendan Donovan.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
It's through for a hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the third and final game of the series.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Line drive. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Stephen Kwan, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Edwards, the runner at third. Ramirez at first. 2 out of the inning.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Laser could be extra bases. 1 run's in. Coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Guardians 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Top of the second, Will Smith to the plate. Means back to work. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Means measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Struck him out swinging. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Teoscar Hernandez hits 1 out. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Drove in their only run in last night's game. Fouled off to the right. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Right side, hard hit to first, and Freeman is retired. Tommy Edman at the plate, hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Center field. Grisham settles under it. Nabs it. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the second, at the plate, Kyle Manzardo. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Brooks Baldwin, batting with one down, takes a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
George Valera in the box now. No balls and a strike. And ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
Oh, gets dirty. The throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Bo Naylor in the box now. Takes strike one. Ground ball right side. Fires to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And Mookie takes. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call. Fly to center his first time. Swings and misses. Strike one. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Struck out looking his first time. In the air right side. Valera moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Now it's Alex Bregman. Fly to left his first time. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Smith takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Next offering is downstairs. Means maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Fires across the diamond, and they get the out on Smith. That's the third out. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So in now for Cleveland, Brendan Donovan. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got himself a triple.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
One down, runner at third. Ramirez digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 0-1. And a slider misses down and away. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Runner at third, 2 away. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. It's going to have to figure.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a swing and a miss. And that is out of play. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that one is inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That one's back, and it hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Pajes will hit next. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag out.
Well, Boog, you have to be able to trust your coaches in this spot. That's what baseball is all about. You're relying on the people around you to set you up for success. Players need to rely on their coaches the same way they rely on their teammates.
Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Squirts away a little bit. Outside, and it's 2-1.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That's as far as John Means will go, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Joey Cantillo on the pitch here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
2 on, 2 outs. Betts swings and drives one. This one's well struck. Kwan makes the catch, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple, but they still lead it. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one the other way, and that'll get down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ball 1 there. Kwan gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Betts over to second, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Brooks Baldwin digs in for the Guardians. Doubled his first time up. Out towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. One up, one down. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Into Heritage Park and out of here. Home run. He crushes that one to center field. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Here's Alex Bregman. Line drive, Baldwin. Zips it to first, and they get Bregman for the out. 2 down, base is empty, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Out towards left center. Grisham sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Daniel Susac, the new catcher now.
For the Dodgers. Now catching. Number 21.
Had a strike in there. Valera in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. He hit into a double play his first time up. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying, and it is gone. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Now it's the Guardians DH, Xavier Edwards. And that's in for a strike. And there's a ball. And strike 2. On the ground, right side, Edman. Fires to first in time. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. That one missed. Good eye right there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
2 outs. And a breaking ball misses outside. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, 2 outs. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. Nice grab. Fires to first. What a play, in and over. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-2. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Top of the 6th inning, and here is Teoscar Hernandez. Cantillo back to work. That one way outside, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 1-1. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 5-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. First pitch misses.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Now he steps out as time is granted. Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here, Victor Scott. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now into the game, Max Muncy. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 13.
Stephen Kwan now at the plate.
Leading off for the Guardians, left fielder, Steven.
And a foul ball. Smoked on the ground to second. Toss to Muncy. One away, bottom of the 6th. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Taps softly to the right side. Muncy takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Baldwin stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 outs, base is empty.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. George Valera will hit next. In there at the knees. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for the Guardians, and the deficit remains 5. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Smith.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order, Alex Call digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. That's inside. Just missing there. And now it's filled up 3-2. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grisham under this one. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Bregman. His two-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek appears to be getting loose. Allard, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Kwan raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Tanner Scott.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. And Naylor swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Rip towards third. Bregman to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one fouled off. And a ground ball to first. And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Dodgers leading by 3 here at the bottom of the seventh. Goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. On the ground out to short. Whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Ryan Stanek comes on now. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 55.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Daniel Susac, looking for his first big league hit right here. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And first offering is fouled off. swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Wow, just unbelievable what he's doing here. 4 hits and all 4 have been for extra bases. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So up next, Andy Pajes, 1 for 3. In the dirt, blocked. They say you win. Man at second. That one in the dirt and gets away. To third, tag, got him.
That going on the pitch, and that one, catcher's got to manage the signs with a runner at second base. An awful pitch that he finds a way to keep close. Gets up towards a strike down to third base. Tremendous job. As a base runner, you got to be a little bit sharper there. Make sure you've got a pitch that you can reach safely on. You're already in scoring position.
2 down, nobody on. And that's way high. And the count is even, 2-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Fastball for a strike. And delivers outside. That's to third, and that's just foul. Ground ball right side. Muncy has it. He'll take it himself.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Grisham stands in now and watches strike one. That one catches the corner for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Guardians trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hernandez ranging after it. Squeezes it, and there are 2 outs. Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In the air, left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Colby Allard.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Logan Allen, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one fouled off. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So digging in, Tommy Edman. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's there at third with a triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
1 down, runner at third. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Out to center. Grisham settles under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 6-2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting,
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Call off of first with 2 away. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 8-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Colby Allard departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. On the mound now, Cade Smith.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that one popped in the air, left field. And that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Scott back to work. Fought off foul. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back there. Out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-3. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Brooks Baldwin digs in for the Guardians. First offering, and it just misses. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of inning number 9.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. He swings and fouls one off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, So it's first and second with only one away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tanner Scott done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, number 86.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as the tight games.
Betts over to Edman. The double play ends it right here.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.